Good morning, everyone. It's April 19th, 2019. I'm Eric. I'm here at shtfplan.com. Americans are financially and mentally unstable. Crippling debt is linked to chronic depression. I could probably make the case, and probably most of you out there, that there's a probably good reason for people to be depressed. I don't think debt is a good reason unless your life revolves around doing right by the system. If your life doesn't revolve around doing right by that system, then this is not the root of your depression. Americans have become increasingly dependent on debt while at the same time suffering from record high rates of chronic depression. But they probably have a lot to do with each other, perhaps more than we originally thought. And again, the people who really care about doing right by the system are the ones who are depressed about their debt. As far as I'm concerned, I don't fucking care. They can compound that interest as high as they like. It was a scam, and I'm not paying for it. So there's that. In 2018, 36% of Americans admitted to losing sleep over money concerns. That number feels low, as 78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, with only a handful of those having any kind of emergency fund in place to protect them from a job loss or recession. And a recent analysis says that people who suffer from mental health issues are 3.5 times more likely to be in problem debt than those without such conditions. The link between poor mental health and poor financial health was even stronger for certain conditions such as bipolar disorder and depression. The Money and Mental Health Policy Institute said, according to the BBC. It said those with observed compulsive disorder, or OCD, were 6 times more likely to have serious money troubles. Now, if this is the case, then probably most people are depressed, because most people are having money problems. You got to remember something. Things are going wrong for most people most of the time. You're not alone in what's going on, what's happening to you. A lot of it is not even your fault. So, I know it's hard. I do. Because I struggle with some of these things myself. But mine's PTSD, or CPTSD. And it's the same. I mean, you have to deal with it. And constantly using chemicals to numb the pain, it may work for a while, but eventually you're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to deal with it. The Institute analyzed data from the Adult Psychiatric Morbidity Survey, which had responses from 7,500 people in England. This revealed an estimated 1.5 million people were struggling with mental health and debt issues at the same time. Those surveyed admitted to using credit and borrowing money to buy things that made them temporarily happy if they were stressed out or felt depressed. So, and this is one of the reasons we're seeing so many suicides as well. And people don't see a future in front of them, and that idea is much, much scarier than death. And death is the ultimate unknown, right? So try to stay mentally healthy. Don't stress too much about debt because it was all a scam in the first place. It was all usury, and you're not liable. Hope everyone has a great day. Till next time, kill the state, live free.